Alright, so we're back in the container and we are having a look at our powder coating cabinet. And this thing takes like an hour to heat up to 200 degrees, which is ridiculous. It should be 5 minutes. So something in here, probably the thermostat has cooked itself. So we're going to rip this thing apart and see what we can find out.
The bottom side. Yeah.
Jesus.
This ain't plugged in, is it, I hope? No, okay, good. I have a feeling it's not very safe to breathe.
So one of the things, we've just pulled this cover off, had a look in here. There's a good chance this is asbestos. Unfortunately, the whole thing's full of it. If it is, I'm not going to take the risk. So we're going to put the front back on. We may have to actually get rid of this thing because it'd be a hell of a mission to pull apart to get all that out, keep it super clean. Unfortunately, we might be stuck with what we've got. Yeah, but anyway, we'll get it back together and very careful. Alright, so we put this thing back together. I don't know whether it's asbestos or not, but we're not going to take the risk. We did some research online, couldn't find anything. At this stage, we're going to have a hunt for an actual proper asbestos test kit and go in that direction. Push comes to shove, we don't know what it is. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to get rid of it. So we'll recycle it. I'm not going to pass it on to anyone else to let them have that same issue, and we'll either build one or we'll just get a big conventional oven and use that instead. I have a couple of those actually laying around. We may even go in that direction. But anyway, we'll figure that out and then go from there. Right, so back in the container, we are going to do some powder coating today on some 180 stuff to really dial all this in. Put a bit of a tray in here. It's an old oven tray, as you can see. Throw some things on there. But we are going to do our undercoats first. Just do a couple of pieces to test that, because we've got undercoat at half temp, colour at full temp, and then clears on top of that. Again, so as I said, we're trialling, we'll give it a go. We're going to do it in a gas oven because the electric one is cooked, it's not even working. If anything's actually making things cooler, so somehow we made it into a fridge or something, I don't know, but let's give this a shot. So we've got a couple of bits of the 180 parts here together, bit of the control gear. We put this tape in where the threads are going to be, we'll clean out in here. Now this tape is by no means good for 200 degrees, but we'll see what happens because I've got nothing else. So we'll paint this undercoats now, get it in the oven, and take it step by step. Oh yeah. I agree with you on that. You need a light in here too, that we need. So we take that. So follow me with that.
It's got a couple little patches.
Some of those fucking blue. Oh yeah, just direct that.
Just had to check the camera just then.
That's a little bit too much gas. 120, 130.
Okay. Are you good with this?
So it's coming out of the oven. We actually ran out of gas halfway through this, but it looks like I may have accidentally used gloss black instead of the undercoat, which is not a deal. We'll just grind this off and start again. So we'll set up another one, We found the proper box, which I believe is the undercoat. It's really hard when everything is a different shade of black and it looks slightly different than when it's finished. So anyway, I think I got the right one this time. We'll try it again, same thing. What is this fucking... Oh, it's just coming out of the... thing for some reason, and coming out of the top of the container. Holy shit. That was very hot. Alright, so that worked a lot better this time. We actually have that undercoat on there. As you can see, it's like a grey thing. I can't remember exactly what it is, but now is the time for our colour. And what we have is dormant anodized blue. Super sparkly, looks really, really cool. And then after that, we got to do a clear coat. So whether we can see that in there. Very pretty, super keen. So these are all our tests. Best part about it is if we mess it up, we just grind it off, do it again. This blue stuff is 120 bucks a kilo or something like that. So this is the bit we don't want to mess up. But if this works out, then we're on the home stretch. Then we know I'm doing the right thing. So get this, prep this, put it on, put it in the oven now for about another 10-15 minutes at 200, and then the clear goes on, and then so through all that process it'll bake itself out over that time period. So it should be 20 minutes for the undercoats from what I believe. You do 10, you put this on, do another 10, so that's your 20, that's your 10, you put your clears, so they'll bind into each other as what I've been led to believe. We'll try this, go from there. Damn. Holy shit. So it's in the oven baking away. It's sitting at about, fluctuates a lot. You know, there's 220. I mean, it's gas regular the way we're doing it at the moment. But later on, we'll get a pressure regulator. We'll work out exactly what we need. Right now, we're just tweaking it. Another couple of minutes, and it's out. And then we put the clear coats on. So the clear coat actually starts out as white powder, and then apparently you bake it for 15 to 20 at a bit higher rate. And if it comes out yellow, you bake it a bit more until it goes clear. So give us another couple of minutes and then we'll yank it out, and it's going to be hot. We got the clear cooked off and it looks brilliant. Nice and shiny against that yellow. You can see that real well, but that sparkle in there is quite brilliant. Get in there, see that look. So a few things to look out for. Ends like this where we haven't quite got it on there. A little bit thin there. And maybe a little bit thin there. It's a little bit darker on this side, but you can see that too well. So things to learn. I'm still new at this, but from that experience, we'll definitely be able to start smashing the rest of these through. The rest of them are just about ground down and ready to rock and roll. And then everything's going to be very pretty and blue. And then the next thing is the K-frame, which is going to be one hell of a job. So sandblasting, cleaning, and hitting them up.